CPC kids, and welcome to week 3 of our series, Amazed. Today our big idea is, it's amazing. God speaks to me. And our Bible verse for the day is, God speaks to Elijah in a whisper, from 1 Kings 19. Today we will be learning about how God speaks to us. I'm going to say something to you, and I want to see if you can hear me. All right, are you ready? God is amazing. Could you hear that? I'm going to say it again. God is amazing. Were you able to hear that whisper? So I'm going to try saying it again and see if you can hear me this time. God is amazing. God is amazing. God is so amazing. God speaks to us. But sometimes when God is speaking, there can be so many distractions that keep happening and that keep us from hearing what God really wants to say to us. We're going to be learning a little bit more about that in today's Bible verse. Now it's time for our video lesson.
Hey kids, are you doing amazing today? I feel amazing too. Why? Because I just mixed up some glue and salt and water and baking soda and food coloring. And do you know what happened? It turned into slime. It was amazing. Do you know what sound slime makes? This sound. Today I want to tell you a story of a man named Elijah who heard a sound that surprised him. It wasn't a silly slime sound. It was a very important sound. Let's listen. In the book of 1 Kings, we learn about Queen Jezebel. She didn't follow God, and she didn't want her kingdom to follow God either. She wanted them to worship her fake gods. The prophet Elijah was busy telling everyone to worship the one true God, and Jezebel didn't like that. She tried to get rid of Elijah, so he ran away into the wilderness. After running for a long time, Elijah was tired and sad. He sat down under a tree, cried out to God, and fell asleep. An angel woke Elijah up and told him God said to climb a mountain. But Elijah was still scared and sad, so he hid in a cave and went back to sleep. This time, God woke up Elijah and said, "Elijah, come outside and see me." This was God speaking. So Elijah got up and went to the mouth of the cave. When he got there, Elijah heard a powerful wind, but God was not in the wind. Then the mountain began to shake in a big earthquake, but God was not in the earthquake. After that, fire came down from the sky, but God wasn't in the fire either. Then Elijah heard a quiet whisper. This time, he knew it was God's voice. It's amazing that Elijah spoke with God, and it's amazing. God speaks to me.
So now that we've learned a little bit about our Bible story from our video lesson, let's take a closer look at 1 Kings 19. So we learned that some people did not like Elijah. And they did not like Elijah telling people that what God was saying. There was one person in particular that really, really didn't like Elijah, and her name was Jezebel. And she wanted to hurt Elijah. Was that nice of Jezebel? No, but she was the queen, so she had a lot of soldiers helping her. How do you think that made Elijah feel? Yes, he was scared, and I would be scared too if someone wanted to hurt me. So Elijah ran away. He felt like he was all alone. But guess what God did? God took care of Elijah again. Let's see how. God told Elijah to go stand on a mountain. God would pass by. Then there was a strong wind, and the wind was so powerful that it shattered rocks. Was God in the wind? No, God was not in the wind. But then a great earthquake came. Was God in the earthquake? No, God was not in that earthquake. And then there was a fire. But was God in that fire? No, God wasn't in that fire either. So, where was God? God came in a gentle whisper. God told Elijah that he wasn't alone, that there were 7,000 people out there who still believed in God, like Elijah did. Once again, God knew what Elijah needed, and God provided it. This time, what Elijah really needed was to hear what God had to say. God is amazing, and he spoke to Elijah, and God speaks to you and me. And now it is time for our memory verse.
Deuteronomy 7, verse 21. The Lord your God, who is present with you, is a great and awesome God.
Will you please pray with me? Dear God, thank you so much for being so amazing. Thank you for speaking to me. Help me to hear you when you are speaking. Amen. Thanks for joining us this week. We look forward to seeing you soon.